Assassin's Creed Black Flag is coming. It's one of the best Assassin's Creed games ever is being remade, and it's actually coming much sooner than fans might expect. This comes from Tom Henderson at Insider Gaming with his exclusive coverage, as he has been tracking the Black Flag remake extensively over the past 18 months, providing the most comprehensive coverage of Ubisoft project, as Ubisoft has yet to officially acknowledge it. In an exclusive report, Henderson revealed that the remake is set to launch before March 31st, 2026 with an internal target release window around the week of March 23rd. Confirmation came through Ubisoft's delayed financial update deck, which listed one unannounced scheduled game for release before the end of the company's fiscal year, March 31st, 2026. Flanked by titles like Rainbow Six Mobile, The Division Resurgence, and Anno 117 Pax Romana, this mystery slot is understood to be Black Flag Remake, the only game on the slate not yet publicly revealed. Now let's get into the development of the game, as according to a report from Kotaku, Ubisoft Singapore is leading development on the remake. This makes perfect sense because Singapore studio has been heavily involved in evolving the Assassin's Creed franchise's ocean technology across multiple entries. The team's expertise with naval mechanics positions them ideally to modernize the Caribbean-based sailing experience that made Black Flag so memorable. The remake is being built in Ubisoft's new Anvil pipeline engine, the same technology powering Assassin's Creed Shadows. To manage development costs, the team is reportedly reusing some assets from Skull and Bones, though sources indicate this won't be obvious to players. Now, this isn't going to be just a simple remaster, it's a from the ground up reimagining designed to bring Edward Kenway's pirate adventure into the modern era. So let's get into gameplay and its shifting to RPG mechanics. Now, one of the most significant changes coming to Black Flag Remake is a shift toward RPG style gameplay, aligning it more closely with recent Assassin's Creed entries like Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla. According to leaks, this means loot and gear system with stats for Edward, inventory management mechanic, and combat leaning toward RPG mechanics rather than the choreographed counter-based systems of the original. This represents a fundamental departure from 2013's original, more streamlined approach. While some purists may lament the loss of Black Flag's elegant simplicity, others will appreciate the added depth and customization options that modern RPG systems provide. Perhaps most exciting is the removal of loading screens when transitioning between ship and land. No loading screens means a truly seamless experience. Leap from the deck of the Jackdaw onto a beach, or sprint from a coastal fort back to your ship without interruption. This alone could transform how the game feels to play. Now let's talk about the map and the new content. While the overall map size won't be bigger than the original, the islands themselves will be filled with more activities and side content. This addresses one criticism of the original, that while the ocean was vast and beautiful, many islands felt somewhat sparse once you'd looted their treasure chests. So now expect more reasons to explore each location, more dynamic encounters, and more things to discover as you sail the Caribbean hunting Templars and treasure. In terms of story changes, here's where things get a bit controversial. According to the leaks, the remake will completely remove the modern day sequences that were a staple of the original game. In their place, players will get several extra hours of content set during Edward Kenway's pirate era. For many fans, this will be welcome news, but the modern day portions of Black Flag, playing as an unnamed Abstergo Entertainment employee, were often cited as the game's weakest element, interrupting the far more engaging historical narrative, as is the case with many Assassin's Creed games. So by exercising them entirely and doubling down on Edward's story, the remake could deliver a more focused, cohesive experience. Cut content is also seemingly going to be restored with Mary Reed's story. This is one of the most exciting promises of the remake, as it will include parts of Mary Reed's storyline that were dropped during the original development of the game. Mary Reed was a fascinating historical figure and a compelling character in Black Flag, but her narrative arc felt incomplete in the final product. The remake offers Ubisoft Singapore a chance to finally tell her full story, giving one of the game's most memorable characters the depth and attention she deserved all along. Now, despite 18 months of leaks and reporting, Ubisoft has yet to officially announce the Black Flag remake. The company's silence is notable, especially given how much information has circulated in insider circles and gaming press. Tom Henderson's exclusive reporting, combined with the mysterious unannounced game slot in Ubisoft's financial documents, makes the existence of the project all but certain. The question isn't whether the remake is happening, it's when Ubisoft will finally pull back the curtain and show it to the world, which of course it will likely be at this year's Game Awards on December 11th. It could also be shown at a dedicated Ubisoft Forward presentation, which would also be a logical venue for the reveal. Now, in terms of the release, according to Insider Games exclusive information, the Assassin's Creed Black Flag Remake is targeting a release of the week of March 23rd, 2026, putting it just before Ubisoft's fiscal year ends on March 31st. Some sources have suggested that the project could slip to late 2026 if development encounters obstacles, but as of now, the early to mid 2026 timeframe appears to be the internal target. This would position the remake as a major spring release, giving it breathing room before the typical fall gaming deluge. The remake isn't described as a big budget remake on the level of a Resident Evil 2 or Silent Hill 2, but rather a faithful reimagining with modern updates, a project that respects the original while bringing it in line with contemporary design standards and technology. I am personally very excited for Assassin's Creed Black Flag Remake. I've personally wanted to replay Assassin's Creed Black Flag, but then when I found out a remake is coming, then I just thought, let me wait for that. I'm very excited to play an expanded version of the game. Having it as a pirate RPG this time around, I feel personally that that is nice, that we are getting a little bit of a different game. Even though at its core it's still going to be Assassin's Creed Black Flag, I just really will appreciate the new updates, the cut content restored, and how it will feel as an updated game rather than the same thing with a fresh coat of paint. And there's not a long wait now, and Ubisoft has tons of Assassin's Creed projects coming, which I'm going to be covering on this channel too. So go ahead and check out my previous Assassin's Creed games videos, and I'm going to update you on some more very soon. Stay subscribed to the channel. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you guys think about an Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake? Will you be buying this day one? I surely am. And guys, I wanted to announce the Witch Hunt collection, which is going to be the first collection that will be available on the Balboa Club store when it launches. This specific collection is inspired by the Witcher series and the dark fantasy genre. This is a brand that I've really wanted to make for a long time. I didn't just want to make merch, but I wanted to make something special. Something that mixes the really cool designs of the wrestling world with the things that we love the most, video games. And of course, the first design had to be inspired by my favorite game of all time, The Witcher 3. So this is something special that I've created for you. I want you to join the club, and I will announce when the store is about to launch through this channel. Now we're even going to TikTok and Instagram. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out, God bless, and join the Balboa Club today. Bye bye.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.